Kevin Crocker and Megalodon puts up his final freestyle run of the season. As there's no way he's going to be able to make the World Finals. Well, nah, he ain't going to make it. There is no way. He's just gonna, but he's still gonna come out here and put up a good show for you fans. And I didn't even start the timer. I don't even have time to put up. What am I doing? Okay, we are ready. 2-minute timer. You know how freestyle works. Let's see Kevin Crocker put up his final freestyle run of the season. Whoa, 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 my controller disconnected. Hold on. I don't know what happened. We're gonna have to reset that run, because... Let me reset all the cars, just in case. One of them, just in case they got touched. Yep, they definitely got touched. Hold on. Let me reset them. Okay, we're good. I don't know what happened, but my controller just randomly disconnected. Kevin Crocker and Megalodon. The truck shut off. I don't know what happened. The truck just shut off mid-bicycle and he was not able to save it, unfortunately. That's gonna give him a DNF in his final freestyle run of the season. Very disappointing. Up next, Bryce Kenny and Tech Deck Rec Deck, who is definitely going for points right now, because he needs them if he wants to qualify for the World Finals. Then he's starting out with huge air. Bryce Kenny had a incredible freestyle last round, ended up second to Tyler Manica, who also needed points. But they're still sitting low in the pack here in points. Can we get another insane save from the Tech Deck Rec Deck? Yes, we can. Bryce Kenny putting on another great run so far. Remember, no matter how strong you start your season, or how bad you start your season, it could always go the opposite by the end. That was proven by Tyler Manica, who started the season strong with a freestyle win. Bryce Kenny looking for another save, then he got it. Tyler Manica had a freestyle win at the beginning on round 1, and then just dropped down in points. Oh, Bryce Kenny looking for another save. Can he get it again? Yes, Bryce Kenny putting on another fantastic run. And huge air. Corey Romo also had the... Okay, hold on. Another save. Bryce Kenny is doing everything he can in this final show if he wants to make it to the World Finals. This is his last chance to do it. So he's lined up for the backflip ramp. Rolls it too much. Anybody's able to save it. Another huge leap from Bryce Kenny. In the Tech Deck Rec Deck, I know it's not even a Tech Deck anymore. It's just a trainer truck. But this is obviously gonna take the lead because he did obviously fill 30 seconds. Kevin Crocker did not, and that's gonna end it. Bryce Kenny just trying to. There you go. That's how you end your series, with a destroyed truck. That's how Bryce Kenny likes to do it. He will obviously move in the first. Up next, Tyler Manica and Gravedigger. Looking to recreate Bryce Kenny's run and get some points along with him. Because they are both the two drivers on this tour who you would expect in the World Finals, but are currently not eligible. Whoa, Bryce Kennedy turning it Tyler Maniga turning it sideways. I thought something would have broken there. Only the wheel just the wheel is a little damaged, but not really. It hasn't fallen off. If it were to fall off, he would have shut him off. Remember, like I said, Tyler won. Oh! Sending it barrel rolled. And another save from Tyler Maniga. Remember, Tyler Maniga started this tour with a freestyle win, and then he just lost a lot of points, and he's currently trying to make up those points in these last two events. He won the freestyle competition in the last event. Can he do it again? If he's trying to line up for that backflip, it's a little difficult because that wheel is a little messed up. Sends it sideways, a bit of a corkscrew backflip. Sends it into the jammer. I thought it was gonna break the front. There's about 5 seconds left on the clock. He needs to get needs some huge momentum here. And it's just gonna send it sideways, destroying the truck in the process. And well, didn't really destroy the truck. Well, it kind of did, but he will move in this second. Bryce Kennedy is still your leader this time. Up next, Chris Kohler and Mayhem. Another driver you'd see in the last chance qualifier, but is currently ineligible. He's currently in 9th. If he was a placement higher, he would be eligible. But he's currently not. And a little sidewall save from Chris Kohler. He's getting some nice air. And then a slap wheelie. Send it sideways. Is he going to be able to save this? Too fast. But he still is able to save it. Great save from Chris Kohler. The windshield is stuck to the truck. I'm not sure why. Look at it just floating. For some reason it's okay. No, never mind. A lot of unexplainable things happen here in Beam Monster Jam. Like the whole fact that Tyler Maniga and Bryce Kennedy are sitting in the bottom of the pack. Chris Kohler with a nice backflip. His final backflip of the season. Chris Kohler going for a front flip, it looks like. Is he going to be able to save this? No, Chris Kohler into the wall. That's going to cost him. Chris Kohler had a good run going, and he will be placed in the 3rd. Right above him in points is Jim Kohler and Avenger. Bruh. So Jim Kohler Avenger is currently eligible for the last chance qualifier, and he's going to start out with some huge air. Classic Jim Kohler for you. Whoa, sending it sideways. Double sidewall save, kind of like Tyler Maniga in the two-wheel skills, from one side to the other. And a beautiful sky wheelie onto the car. That's going to cushion his landing. Little donut. Another save from Jim Kohler. Oh no, Jim Kohler had a great run going. He will be placed in the 4th as of right now. Jim Kohler had a great run going, just could not save it in the end. And to end Team Scream's 2020, or not, well, it's not really a year, because this started in 2025 and it's ending in 2026. 2025-26 tour, ending it off is Joe Foley and Axe for Team Scream. Doing a double flap wheelie. Sending it sideways. Oh no, the truck shuts off. And he cannot complete 30 seconds of the run. Just like Kevin Crocker and Megalodon. However, he did complete more time than Kevin Crocker, so he will be bumped to 11th, as Kevin Crocker sits in 12th. Very disappointing from these two drivers. Up next is Barry Musar and Zombie. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only times he ever did the zombie arms, as he is about to do right now, was round 1 and round 4. And he did not complete 30 seconds of his run with that. So maybe if it was the case that was one of the only events that he did the zombie arms, then the zombie arms are cursed. Unless he's able to get it, unless he did do it in other events, and if he is able to survive them in this event. So far he's having a strong run. Oh, but he's gonna send it sideways. But he is able to save it, and there goes an arm. It's looking like he's gonna be okay, so the zombie arms were not cursed. But he's gonna flip it around again. Well, they could have still be cursed if he would have gotten a low score, which he's still doing pretty decent. Getting saves. And he's gonna go for a front flip just like Chris Kohler, but he is gonna barrel roll it this time. And he is able to save it. This is gonna be a close series. $50 seconds left on the clock for Barry Musar and Zombie to put down his final freestyle run of the season. Oh! Brakes bad. That's the end of his run. Where is he gonna end up on the board? Barry Musar and Zombie ends up in 4th. Speaking of Barry Musar, do we think that he will win this tour, the 2026 tour this time? He was so close last year, fighting Tyler Menega to the end, but just could not quite get it. But up next is Scott Beto and Team Hot Wheels. Sends it skywheeling. And he is able to save it, but the left rear is damaged, as you can see it pulling, doing what it does when it's like that. Scott Beto gonna get another save. No, his run ends early. He does not get a score, but he will place higher than both Axe and Megalodon, as he did complete more time. Very disappointing in his second show on the tour. Up next here in freestyle, Colt Stevens and Thunder Roaris. Wonder what he's lining up for this time. Looks like he's lining up for the jammer. It's jammer time for Colt Stevens. Huge air off the jammer, but he's going nose first. And the truck brakes. Colt is sitting in 4th right now on the points, and he just ended up in 12th in freestyle. That's gonna cost him a lot. Bryce Kinney is still your leader, and could quite possibly make it to the World Finals. Not even his last chance qualifier, but the actual World Finals. Because of stuff like this. Wow. Go big or go home for Colt Stevens, and looks like he might go home. Up next is Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher, and if I'm correct, he is the only person to complete a full consecutive backflip here on the tour, or here in Beam Monster Jam, especially from any tour. I don't think anybody else has completed a consecutive backflip like Camden Murphy, and he's going huge to start out. Camden currently sitting in 3rd, just like the point series last year for 2025. I believe he placed 3rd, behind Baru Musauer. And he's sending it sideways on that jump. Into the jammer. Oh no, Camden also ending early. But he does place above everyone else though. Stuff like this is gonna give Bryce Kinney and Tyler Menega they're both gonna make the World Finals, guaranteed. There ain't no shot they are not making it. We saw that happen to plenty of drivers in Stadium Championship Series 1, where a lot of them were getting low scores. Like, a lot of the top drivers were getting low scores. But now here's a man shooting for that series win. It's Jamie Garner overboard. 1 point behind Zach Garner and Wildside, who is currently your leader. Stuff like this could possibly cost you if you land wrong. We've seen that from both Thunder Wars, Classroom Crusher, and Hot Wheels. Both had disappointing runs. Colt Stevens having the worst one. Jamie Garner slappily over the ramp. Didn't have to worry about any barrel roll shenanigans, even though it would have been nice if he would have saved it. Another slap wheelie into the ramp, but he hit it a little slower this time. Line up for the jammer, the second person to do it, but he is a CRD chassis, so it'll affect him differently. He's gonna donut into lining up for the backflip. Whoa, could not shift correctly. And the truck shuts off. Jamie Garner had a bit of a disappointing run. Let's see where he's placed. Jamie Garner and overboard was placed in 5th. And now it's all up to Zach Garner and Wildside to give us a banger. If he can do that, then he will win the series tour. Or he will win the point series for Stadium Championship Series 2. Let's find out. Who is your Stadium Championship Series winner? Or Stadium Championship Series 2 points winner? Or point series champion? Looks like he was not lined up for that ramp correctly. But he's still going to continue his run. Huge air from Zach Garner in the wild side. Zach Garner going to send it over the bus. Zach hasn't had any wow moments in his freestyle yet. That's going to cost him. But he will do that. And is looking to save it. Yes. Zach Garner with a save. That'll get him some points if he can maintain a good freestyle. Almost breaks his tire there. But the barrier is going to cost him. That's going to end his run. Zach Garner, wild side, will be placed in 6th under Jamie Garner, which means your freestyle winner is Tech Deck Rector with Bryce Kenny. We are about to find out who is your series winner. Who is it gonna be? I am shaking right now. I haven't been shaking this entire event. I kept it cool, but now I'm shaking. Who is your winner? The winner of Stadium Championship Series 2 is... We have a tie between Jamie Garner in Overboard and Zach Garner in Wildside. This is insane. Both trucks have had an amazing series. Zach Garner picked up 2 racing wins. Jamie Garner picked up a freestyle and a racing win. And then that's how it went. And now we look at the drivers who are eligible for the World Finals and the Last Chance Qualifier. Eligible for the World Finals is, or actually who's qualifying for the World Finals is, Zach Garner in Wildside, Jamie Garner in Overboard, Camden Murphy in Classroom Crusher, Barry Musauer in Zombie, Colt Stevens in Thunder Roris, and Scott Buteau in Team Hot Wheels. And the drivers eligible, and drivers who have qualified for the Last Chance Qualifier is Chris Kohler and Mayhem, and then we have a 3-way tie between Jim Kohler and Avenger, Bryce Kenny and Tech Deck Rec Deck, and Tyler Menega in Grave Digger. To settle this, we will now have a 2-wheel skills competition between these 3 trucks to find out which ones have been confirmed eligible for the World Finals. Or which one is eligible. This is truly insane. Hold on. No. We need more than 32 trucks. There's no way we're gonna have 32 trucks. We're gonna redo this, guys. Okay. We're changing it up. The first 7 trucks from every tour is going to 7 plus 6 or 7 times 6 would be 42 trucks. Wait. Hold on. Okay, okay. We're adding one truck from every single tour into the World Finals, which will give us a grand. Okay. 7 times 3. Okay, we're gonna have to do some math, guys. 7 times 3 is 21. 5 times 3, 15. That gives us 36 monster trucks. Then of course we want a last chance qualifier. We need some last chance qualifiers. So that gives us 30 monster trucks. You know what? I like it. 38 monster trucks. Okay. Okay, so 38 monster trucks. 7 from every stadium tour, and 5 from every arena tour. Let's look at Stadium Championship Series 1. We're changing things up, guys. And I know it's kind of annoying, but so going to the World Final from Stadium Championship Series 1 is gonna be City Goatee and Lucas Stabilizer, Tristan England and Earthshaker, Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken, Dalton Weiner and Shell Shocked, Tyler Duke and Megalodon, Mike Christensen and Vendetta, and finally the additional truck, Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. And then the trucks who will go to the last chance qualifier will be Armando Castro No Toro Loco and Cole Van Arn, the Black Pearl. So Adam Anderson is still out. Wow, Adam Anderson is still not eligible for the World Finals. That's sad. That is sad. So that's Stadium Chaser Series 1's roster for the World Finals. And then if we come over here to Stadium Chaser Series 2, it'll be Zach Garner and Wildside, Jamie Garner and Overboard, Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher, Cole Stevens and Thunder Warriors, Barg Musauer and Zombie, Chris Kohler and Scott Buteau and Team Hot Wheels, and Chris Kohler and Mayhem. Wait. Why is... Oh, never mind. But that still leaves us with Jim Kohler Avenger, Tyler Maniga and Gravedigger, and Bryce Canning Tech Deck Rec Deck for the chance to make the World Finals, or to make the last chance qualifier. How are we gonna do this? Are we still gonna do a 2-wheel skills thing? I don't know what to do, guys. Okay. I have an idea. The true trucks who can land the most successful backflips will advance to the last chance qualifier. I was debating if I wanted to have y'all vote on a community post, but let's be real, none of y'all are gonna vote. So we're gonna see how many backflips these trucks can land, and we can do saves. So Bryce Kinney and Tech Deck Rec Deck has 1. Well, actually, hold on. How do I want to do this? Oh my gosh. This is literally the most stressful thing I've ever done. That's 1 backflip. Bryce Kinney needs to get some more backflip if he wants to do it. Do we count that as 3 backflips? I don't know. Because he did technically land a second backflip, so we do get to count that. We're gonna count only that second backflip. That's 3 backflips. This could go on for hours. That's 4 backflips. If he lands it and he bounces in some weird way that'll cause him to crash, it'll be fine. That's 5 backflips from Bryce Kenny. If he makes it to 10, he has to go to the APAC backflip. That's 7 backflips. Let's get him back up here. My controller is disconnected. That's 7 backflips from Bryce Kenny. My controller is disconnected for some reason. Okay, we're back. 7 backflips from Bryce Kenny. That's 8 backflips. That's 9 backflips. If he makes his final backflip... Oh, wait, no, he's broken. He's broken. If a truck breaks, then we have to end his backflip run. So he's broken right there in the shocks. So, since he broke, we now move into the next truck. Let's go ahead and get Jim Cole and Avenger to do his backflips. And they both have to be on their highest gear. Or all of them have to be on their highest gear. Jim Kohler, that's 1 backflip. That's 2. Oh, did he break anything? He looks clean. That's 3 backflips. Unless he broke. Well, if he broke, then that is a third. Was still counted as a third. Because he did technically land it. But if he breaks, then that's the end of it. That's 4 backflips. Ooh. It's getting spicy here. He might pass Bryce Kenny. Bryce Kenny had 9 backflips. That's 5. Oh no, wait. Do we count that? We don't count that in freestyle, but I mean here we're gonna count it. So 5 backflips from Jim Kohler, 9 from Bryce Kenny. It's all up to Tyler Manigat to decide this. If I see a lot of people complaining, oh this wasn't fair, I will do a community post. And have y'all vote. And if none of y'all vote, then we'll just leave it, and then it'll just be up to how this ended up. Tyler Manigat and Gravedigger. That's 1 backflip. Truck is still clean. That's 2. Truck is still clean. These monster trucks are very tough. That's 3 backflips, the cleanest one out of Tyler Manigat so far. That's 4. Sounded like he broke something, but he still is clean. Here's a 5th one. He's good, even though he bounced, but he landed it, so he's fine. Let's get him back up. Wonder if that hood will cause anything. That's 6 backflips. He lands it. Going for number 7. He He did pass Jim Kohler, though. Which means Bryce Caney and Tyler Menninger are going to the last chance qualifier. So, he's on his 8th backflip. Nine backflips from Tyler Menninger. We're just going to end it right there. If you guys think that was unfair, let me know. And we will, and then I'll do a community post. If not, then Bryce Caney and Tyler Menninger have advanced. That is how we're gonna do it, guys. That's how Arena Championship Series 2 comes to a wrap. We will see what Arena Championship Series, not Arena, Stadium Championship Series 3 has to bring in its final show later.